Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I already have filmed a cream shadow fall must-haves. So I decided to make a series out of this. I got this idea from Love Heatherette, or Heather, here on YouTube. You guys should know by now, but her and I are pretty much YouTube BFFs. We text each other all the time, and she's constantly tagging me on Instagram, and I'm tagging her on Instagram. So I don't know, it's really fun. I really enjoy being friends with Heather. But anyways, she posted a fall must-haves video, and she actually has one for every single season of the entire year, which I think is fantastic. So I will definitely leave a link to her fall must-haves, and if she has a playlist, I will try to remember to link it down below. I'm really trying super hard to get better at my descriptions down below because I'm not good at them. So her video inspired me to do a series. So basically I am doing my cream shadow must-haves first, which should have gone up a week before this one if I did everything correctly. And then this one is next. This is the fall palette or eyeshadow video. So my fall palettes or fall single shadow must-haves. So I have a lot of high-end palettes in this video, and that's because I really don't buy drugstore eyeshadows, like powder eyeshadows. I just don't. I have one or two singles that I want to show you guys, and let's just jump right into the drugstore favorites that I have. So let's go. Two shadows that I love for fall that are from the drugstore that are singles is Amber Rush. It is freaking amazing. It's so pretty. There it is right there. This is a L'Oreal Infallible. So it's so pretty. I won't swatch all of the shadows, but this is it. I like to put this on top of Caramel Cool, or I love to wear it by itself. It's pretty amazing, and I feel like Heather had this in her fall must-haves as well, but this is, once again, this is Amber Rush. Bronzed Taupe. I like to top this on top of Bad to the Bronze by Maybelline, the color tattoo. I love to top these on top because they're very shiny and metallic-y, so it just gives your eye that extra dimension. Like, they're so pretty. Another shadow that I have is from e.l.f. This is their Naked Prism Eye palette. A lot of people like to wear these colors in the summer, which I totally understand. I've worn these in the summer as well. But I love to focus on this like copper color right here, and then these two bronze, and then this like really dark taupe. I just think they're really pretty, and you can blend them together to make it look like the leaves on your eyes, like the changing of the leaves. That's pretty much what I love most about fall, is when the colors just change and it's just like constant new beautiful colors all around you. And that's what this kind of reminds me of. It reminds me of the changes of the season in fall. Like, you'll start, like, the leaves will start to get golden, and then they'll get orange, and then they'll get brown, and then when they fall off, they look like taupe. They just look dead. But I really like this palette a lot for it. And this is actually pretty cheap, and lately e.l.f. has been putting up like sales non-stop on their Instagram, so make sure you do follow e.l.f. on Instagram and watch out for their sales. I feel like everybody is going to be talking about this palette again because a lot of people like to wear this one in the fall. So I just love all of these colors, and if you are not a fan of the Lorac Pro texture or how breakable the powders are in those, this is totally different. Like, this is not super soft. So if you don't like the Lorac Pro because the palette is super powdery, there's fallout, you go through it so fast, this is the exact opposite. This is really packed eyeshadows. You don't have major fallout, and they're not super powdery. So I really like them a lot. The color that I love the most in this one is, I love Unconditional. It's like a nice matte mauve color. And then I love Undiscovered. I know Kathleen Lights mentioned that she didn't like this shade in her palette, but in my palette, it's really good. I really like this one a lot. Unbelievable is good. Unattainable is good. Untamed. Pretty much all of them are really nice colors. And they blend super well together. You can just make a seamless eye with this palette. Really good. You can get Lorac at either Lorac.com or Ulta. Cosmetics. This is the Naturally Pretty palette. This is volume number 1. I believe they had a holiday one, which I did get, but I'm not showing it to you guys because it's limited edition, and I really don't like showing you guys limited edition stuff. But I think like a rose gold one, or a dusty rose, or a blushed rose, something with the word rose is coming out. But anyways, this is the Naturally Pretty palette from It Cosmetics. This is, once again, you can purchase this from Ulta or you can get it from itcosmetics.com. But I really do love these colors. I stay away kind of from these cool tone blues right here. I've never actually used those, but I've used all of these colors right here. My favorite is Sunset. I love to wear this as a crease, and I love to wear Sunrise as my lid. And so like this, if you put those two colors together, it actually does look like a fall sunset or a fall sunrise. If you blend them together, just those two colors makes the most beautiful eye. These shadows are super blendable and they are soft. I have run into a little bit of fallout with these shadows, but nothing that's like major that's like, I am never going to touch that palette again. But I really do like these a lot. You can also go for a super natural eye, but still have that deep color for fall using warmth and soft light and mocha. So it's pretty much these top rows, and you can use, I've actually used Noir. I've used Noir kind of as like an eyeliner and I liked it, but I would not recommend using it as an eyeliner because it is a little bit soft. But I just love these, and they're not super matte, like they're claimed to be matte. I call them semi-matte shadows. They do have a little bit of a sheen to them, but if you're looking for more of a like bam on your eyes, kind of shiny, you can definitely use the Transforming Pearl, which will transform them from a semi-matte to a shimmer. And the gold is messing with my camera. Next, let's talk about some MAC shadows. These are the only MAC shadows I own, and I absolutely love using them in the fall time. So I have All That Glitters, I have Sable, Foley, Mythology. I don't remember all of them because I haven't used them in a while, but let me just take this out real quick so I can show you them individually. All That Glitters, and it's like a pinky gold. There's a lot of pink flecks in it. I have Saddle, which I like to use as my starting crease color and my blending color. I believe I do have tutorials from a long time ago using my MAC palette. If I find them, I'll link them for you guys. But I want to do a new one. So here is Sable. Sable reminds me of Bronze Taupe or Bad to the Bronze, but a little bit lighter. I like to use this one as a crease color. Mythology is probably one of my favorite shadows I have in my entire collection. It's so pretty, but I find this one is a little bit hard to use because it's actually kind of hard. It's really packed in there, but it's a luster finish, and it's the only luster finish I have, so I'm not sure if it's the type of finish that it is. That's the reason why it's so hard to use, but it's such an interesting color. It's like a reddish copper. It's so pretty. So there it is right there. I'll swatch this one for you guys so you guys can see what I'm like. It's such an interesting color. Do you see? It's kind of, it reminds me a lot of a Game Face from Colourpop, but not entirely. It's pretty interesting. Foley, which is, I use this one kind of as a lower lash color when I like to do kind of a smoky eye. I've never shown you guys a smoky eye on camera, nor have I shown it to you on Instagram. I'm not really good at smoky eyes, so that's why I don't show them to you guys. But if you're interested in me doing a smoky eye, do let me know down below, or if you want me just to wear one for a video, I'll do it. But here is Sketch. I've actually used Sketch as an eyeliner. I really like it as an eyeliner. It's like a deep purple. It gives you a lighter eye than using black. So there are my MAC shadows, which I absolutely love for the fall time. And like I said in my cream shadow video, like you don't have to just wear these shadows in the fall time. It's just when I wear them. So I totally agree that there shouldn't be like a rule on makeup that you can't wear vampy lips. That you can't wear vampy lips in like February, but you totally can do whatever the heck you want. It's up to you. And then the shadows that I use to create the look that I'm wearing today, which there should be a video up if it isn't already, are my Makeup Forever shadows and my Makeup Geek shadows. So we'll go one by one. So this is M600, M630, M738. I love this one. This is one of my favorite colors. It's so pretty. And then I'm wearing this one. This is I648. I'm also wearing M600, so there you go. And this is D652. So this is D652. I'm wearing this one in my outer corner. This one's a favorite. This is I736. I love this color. I have worn this with Game Face. I've put in Game Face from Colourpop on the bottom, and then I put this one on top of it, and makes my heart happy. I do have a video of that one. I filmed it last year, so I'll link it right here. And I haven't worn this one yet, but this is this is I606. It's like a deep purple. I550. ME624. This looks black on camera, but there are some like gold, orangish, goldish flecks in it. And this shadow right here is actually an Ofra shadow, and I'm not sure of what the name or color is, so I got it in an Ipsy bag, so maybe I'll look back and see what it is. Peaches and Cream, Peach Smoothie, Creme Brulee, and Roulette. Yeah, Roulette. So these are just year-round colors for me, but they're just in here because I don't have another Z palette. But pretty much my Makeup Forever shadows are my ultimate favorite shadows for fall. I will probably be reaching for these the most. Once again, I am wearing all of these, not all of them, but most of these shadows on my eye, including some Makeup Geek shadows. But this Z palette right here, which is from Sephora, it's the Sephora Z palette. And I saw on Instagram that Z palette will be going to Sephora's, I think, like in some of them, I guess. But this is just the large one, and I definitely recommend a Z palette. I absolutely love this one. I just like the Sephora ones because they're a very simple color. I'm not really into like the leopard print or the crazy colors they have, but a few of Jaclyn Hill's Snapchats have shown a really pretty Z palette, which I think is her own kind of Z palette. I will be picking up that one if it ever comes available. But this Z palette is definitely the one I'm going to be grabbing the most this fall season, so I'm really excited. And the eye look I did today was a total just like experiment. No idea what I was going to do, but I feel like I'm going to repeat this eye look a ton, so just get ready to see it a lot. But yeah, so those were my eyeshadow must-haves for fall 2015. There are a whole bunch of other ones that I like to use during the fall, but a lot of them are limited edition. Like I really like the Jaclyn Hill Morphe's palette, but that one was super limited edition. I don't like showing you guys limited edition stuff because obviously you guys can't get it anymore, and a lot of the times Amazon or eBay have shadows for a ridiculous amount of price. Not just shadows, makeup in general for a ridiculous amount is crazy. It is just crazy. Like you don't need to spend that much money. Like I guarantee there are dupes for all the shadows that I just showed that are high end. But anyways guys, that is it for my must-haves this week. So anyways, as always, have a beauty-filled day. Bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and check me on all my social media sites. I am very, very active on Snapchat, so definitely follow me on Snapchat. It's AM Beauty Life. Yeah, thanks guys. Bye.